What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to Stoic Context. Today we are going to react to another Kevin Samuels video. Before we get into it, make sure you guys like and subscribe. I'm going to save my commentary for the end of the video, so stay tuned for that.
Lighting. Ain't nobody here for that. Hello.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you, Kevin? I
Good.
just
What's your
started
pretty
watching your
skin?
show.
Look at you.
Thank you. Oh,
Okay.
that's so sweet.
So what you got for me?
Um, okay. So I am not really a recent college grad, but
Okay.
I did, date someone in college. I came from like a divorced family and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I will say my ex was definitely on the way to being a high value man and
You got to
everything.
get to the point,
But I
sweetheart.
personally, okay, sorry. So, long story short, I just don't really think that it's fair that a high value man be able to cheat.
Okay. Do you
Um,
think it's fair? Do you think it's fair that if you're walking in a dark alley or a dangerous situation, that he has to step out and take the bullet or the knife or whatever so you can live? I didn't hear you. What'd you
I
say?
don't, I don't,
I didn't hear
I don't
you. What'd you say?
necessarily.
Did you think it's fair? Do you think it's fair that he has to risk his life so you can live? That's a
I
yes or
think
no
that's
question.
loyal.
No. Do you think it's fair? Because that's what's expected. Do you
Okay,
think
so
it's fair?
technically, no,
Okay.
it's
Do you
not
think it's
fair.
fair that a woman like the previous caller can have a husband who provides for her so well that she didn't have to work, and she can have one, two, three kids when most women, 74% of women in this country, got to work full or part time, but she got to not have to work and raise her three children in any way she saw fit. Do you think it's? Do you think she had a fair deal? Because do you think what's in the future is going to be more fair?
I mean, I think that, she still kind of sacrificed her own independent life
Mm-hmm. How
in
old are
order
you?
to be his wife.
How old are
I'm
you?
23. I'm
Got news
23.
for you, young lady. Listen and listen well. It ain't fair. The sexual marketplace ain't fair. And this whole
Okay.
independent, such and so forth, if you going down this path of equality, fairness, welcome to womanism, feminism, go ahead and get your cat, dog, and die alone. This does not
I
work.
I get that, and I'm definitely rejecting that stance. I used to be um very much a womanist. I went
And
to an
I can
HBCU,
feel it.
so I
So
learned.
you know how I know? Is because
Hmm.
only wominists and feminists use the word fair when it comes to the sexual marketplace and dating. There's no fair in
Okay.
this. Did you not watch the broadcast I did with that white woman in Miami? I call her Sable.
No, I didn't.
It's
I
not
honestly
fair. It's
just
not fair.
learned
It's
about
not
you.
fair. It's not fair. It's got like up close to
Okay.
three quarter of a million, almost 700,000 views. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's
Mhm.
not fair. If you want fair, stay single.
Dang, really? Like, okay,
Well, do you? Okay, let's ask some things. Do you want to be married?
I do.
How many children would you like to have?
3 to 4.
Do you want to have to work to pay significant bills after you're pregnant with your first child?
No.
All right. What state do you live in?
California.
California. Southern or northern?
Southern.
Southern. LA?
Yep.
Uh huh. How much would a man need to make in Los Angeles to afford to pay for himself, and four children to provide a middle class or upper middle class, lower upper class lifestyle? How much would he need to make annually?
Okay, so we know that at minimum that's like 300K, but
No, wait a
I don't
minute. First of
necessarily
all,
want
what you don't
to.
know, what you need to know, wrong. That's wrong. That's absolutely wrong. That's 350,000 is here in Atlanta. In California, six people, you're talking about 625, 700,000. I'll be there in 2 days. I know California very well. I'm thinking about moving. Dear, I know this market very well. So, what percentage of men in this country make over $500,000?
What is it? 1 per 3 or 1%? Something like that.
1%.
Okay.
So you want a 1% earning man, and you are talking to me about fair?
Well, no. So I don't necessarily have to settle down in California. I was just like,
Well, but bottom,
well,
wherever he settles down, he's going to have to pay all the bills because you don't want to have to work to pay significant ones. What percentage of the financial family load do you want to have to be responsible for a lifetime?
no more than like
Okay,
25%.
ma'am, 25%. If you don't want
Yeah.
to have to work to pay significant bills after you're pregnant with the first child, that means you will be off work one, two, three, four kids, at least 10, 12 years if you went to school, if you went back to work, even part time after your first kid was in first grade. What high income skill are you going to have that you're going to make up a 12-year gap and be able to cover 25%? No, ma'am. You're talking closer to 5% with the way you want your family laid out. And that's the problem. You young ladies are, no disrespect intended, innumerate. You really don't understand the numbers, the math. It's all about feelings. But when I start talking math, then it makes it real. I need a man making $500,000. Well, I don't need LA. Well, you still need him to be in the top 1% of earners. If you start four kids, he's still in the top 4% of earners for what you're talking about. And there's no way you're going to be off work for 10, 12, 15 years and go out and make up 25% of the household family responsibility. Not it. Not unless
So I
you're an
just have to
attorney?
accept.
No, you don't have, no, you have to, what you have to either, yes, I'm going to be honest. Yes, you have to accept that your man is an exceptional man. And if you want that kind of exceptional life, you deal with what comes along with it. Or you can choose to go get a regular average guy and have him be as loyal to you as all day long. Then you work like a dog, just like he has to take care of your 2 or 3 kids, and you live with what you got. What's your degree in?
Broadcast journalism.
Nothing. Broke. I got a degree in broke.
I mean, I'm
A
doing
degree
pretty
in
well
broke.
for myself.
When I was in
Okay.
college, my internships paid well. The
Oh,
journalism
yeah,
interns got paid nothing. You got a
yeah,
degree
we
in
got
broke.
things. That's true.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
It's extremely competitive.
That's
So you're
true.
working hard. You went to school. How much college loan debt? How much student loan debt do you have?
$30K.
30,000. That's gonna be, so he's got to pay that.
I mean, I've been paying it down pretty well
Yeah, you've
myself.
been paying it down, but if you get married and within the next 5 years and not working to pay substantial bills after you're pregnant with the first kid, he's paying that. Plus, he's paying for the car, the house, everything else. Ma'am, don't you think a man who's doing all that plus paying off your consumer debt and your student loan debt with your degree in broke, it ain't like you're gonna be able to come out at 35, 40 years old and get a job in the anchor chair.
Yeah, well, I'm actually in entertainment right now, so I'm not
I know
struggling
you're entertainment
myself.
because this is funny.
Okay.
The numbers are real, and this
They
is the funny.
are.
Okay, and what you have not overcome is the numbers.
I'm not necessarily arguing the numbers. I just don't see how I have to accept cheating if that's the direction I want to go in with a man. Um,
Well, how about this? I keep saying exercising options. Well, how about this?
mhm.
You tell him that up front. And then remember this, you're competing with all the other women around him. Okay?
And you don't think that a
Listen,
man
listen,
will.
listen,
Okay.
listen. You're competing with all the other women if we put all the other women who want him in the room, you make sure you put it in, hey, I'm not okay with this. And listen, look at all the other women and be like, I'm good with it. I'm good for 500,000. I ain't got to work. I'll take that as long as you're not embarrassing me, bringing home any outside kids, no diseases, not putting the family at risk. No, I'm good with it. Yeah, because see, he gets to pick. You ladies act like you get to pick. He gets to pick. He's picking. He's the asset. He's the valuable one.
Okay, and I'll agree. But like, I think that my husband, like, I don't know, I kind of want him to be a little bit more like reserved, not like community friendly in a way. Like, I'm worried about sexual diseases. I'm also Christian. Um,
Are you a
and
virgin?
I'm not.
Well, then
But
don't give
I,
me this shit about Christian. Don't. I'm a Christian. Don't play Christian card with me. That's the wrong card to play with me. Wrong card to play with me. I'm trying to be nice. That's the wrong card to play with me, because if y'all start talking Christian, I'll go Christian. Raised in the church, baptized at 5. We can thump if you want to go Christian, because ain't nothing you talking about Christian.
That's real. I will say that.
See, what you are is a modern woman. You want a loyal alpha male. And you know what that is? That's written in your Disney fantasies. That's written in all your Harlequin romances, but that ain't what the real world is. If that's what you need, make sure you tell guys that, and they'll deal with you. They'll date you. They'll kick it with you. They're not going to marry you. They're going to marry somebody who's going to get on their program and know when to hold and when to fold. And if that's more than you can tolerate, then get a man who's less valuable.
Okay.
See, that's an option. You could always get a man who's less valuable or less desired. You can have them all to yourself. But do you really want to work until you're 65? Do you want to have to work? Do you want to, no. Do you want to have to work until you're 65? Do you want to have to work 12 weeks after you drop your first baby? Do you want to have to work? Because if you're not working, the bills aren't getting paid. No. Not, see, thank you. She said, I do it right now. But if you are honestly thinking that it's the same after you have a kid, and you're going to turn over that baby that you carried 9 months and hand it over to a veritable stranger to take your most precious possession in the world, and then that person is going to spend the time with your child and input that culture, that learning. As much as you know, a child in the first 5 years becomes who they are. You're turning them over to somebody else because you have to go to work. Or would you rather be in a position where a man sits you down to where you can actually have nobody else's influence except you and your husband? See, y'all don't understand the trade-offs. It's a lot of goddamn talking. And then we start looking at how much is infant care. In Texas, it's $500 a week, $2,000 a month. They better start running the numbers and getting real. Because
it is real. And that's why I appreciate your show, because it's definitely sobering me and humbling me in the long run. I was definitely on the wrong track, and I am.
I can hear that, because if you went to college, you've seen your non-black counterparts. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe y'all haven't. You went to HBCU.
Mm-hmm. So
well,
it wasn't.
But go hang out go hang out where the soccer moms and the tiger moms hang out in your city. Mm-hmm. Go to Beverly Hills. Go where the women who are married to the kind of men you're talking about, and listen to what they talk about.
Mm-hmm.
They know the reality of the other side. And here's the thing. They would rather have that than having to work for the rest of their life. But thank you for calling in. I'm getting on to the next person. See, a lot of women, it just sounds good because we never get into it.
What we saw here wasn't just about one woman's preferences. It showed us a mindset that's becoming way too common. She wants a lifestyle without understanding what it actually costs. She wants results without putting in the work. And when Kevin started asking the real questions, all the contradictions became pretty obvious. So she wants a man who pays for everything, clears her debt, covers future kids, gives her the option to stay home. But here's the thing. She's not willing to accept what those kinds of men come with. Standards, expectations, and sometimes other women. That's not partnership. That's just wishful thinking. Kevin didn't attack her though. He just showed her the math. Look, the kind of life she described isn't wrong to want. It's just really rare. And rare things require trade-offs. Not just being feminine, but actually understanding what you bring to the table. In today's dating world, options exist, sure, but that window gets smaller with time. The older you get, the more self-awareness matters. Nobody's entitled to someone else's lifestyle, especially when they're not prepared to meet those standards. You can't aim for a future you're not built to maintain. If you want more, build more. If you want better, become better. That's just how it works. Anyway, what do you think about all this? Let me know in the comments. Give it a like if this was useful. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications for more content like this. I'll see you in the next video.